Greetings. So, as you may know, recently the Business Insider made an article on OS citing Ninja's professional gaming book, which also touches upon our game briefly. For a lot of the more dedicated OS players, both the article and the book wasn't written for us, but it still impacts our community. After all, anything that is made for an outsider audience is going to be a little funny to the insiders. Well, not the business insiders, you get my point. Anyway, we have to keep in mind that neither Ninja's nor Business Insider's audience considers OS anything more than casual fun. The target demographic isn't the most dedicated part of the OS community, but casual gamers who may have never even heard of the game. We have to keep that in mind when we approach this topic. Still, it is pretty hard restraining yourself from poking fun of someone who doesn't know much about an obscure circle clicking game that you play so much. Actually, I'm incapable of such restraint, so
Hey, what's up gamers, it's your boy Ninja here. So, you wanna be an epic Fortnite gamer like me, huh? Well, success doesn't come easy, but I have a few tricks and tips in my new book that your parents can buy in nearby bookstores to get the victory royale every single time. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you like this little promo of my book. This video has been sponsored by D-Fuel. I really love the taste of D-Fuel in my mouth, and make sure you like, subscribe and send nudes on Mixer. Alright guys, peace!
Sorry. I just had to get it out of my system. Now let's try to be a little more professional with the rest of the video. As I mentioned in the beginning, the article and the book wasn't written for us, but it still impacts our community, as OS was recommended to millions of people through these mainstream channels. There are both pros and cons to such a massive publicity. Whether you think it will affect the game positively or negatively is for you to decide. So first let's take a look at the pros. Obviously, these are simply my opinions, so feel free to add your thoughts in the comment section. I think one of the pros of the coverage is that OS is finally getting some legitimacy, which could bring us additional and much needed featured artist deals. Let's be honest here, OS isn't really the most prestigious game to outsiders, especially the people from other rhythm games. Big names like Camellia and Undead Corporation partnering with OS is a great way to make the game a more legitimate rhythmical game. Moreover, when meeting new people, it might be a little bit of a risky move to start off the introduction phase by stating that you play OS as a hobby. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure if I want to tell my real-life friends that I play OS. Mainstream coverage such as this should be a step towards making OS a more socially acceptable game to outsiders, even if FBI, open up! Which brings us to the second advantage. We are given an opportunity to get a glimpse inside what an average Joe thinks about OS as a game. The writer of the article states that OS might not be the most safe for work game, which is, I mean, it is fair. But let's be honest, none of us degenerates work, so anyway, maybe we could make the default client in Laser more casual friendly, you know? Or just double down to filter out all the normies who want to infiltrate us. Whee! Now, for the cons. Ah yes, complaining, my favorite pastime activity. More publicity isn't necessarily a positive thing, especially for a game like OS. It is not a profit-oriented business like EA, which is proven by the fact that OS has always been free and anti-advertisement. The problem with publicity is twofold. Firstly, with such a mainstream coverage comes the risk of additional DMCA claims, or even more serious legal actions. Although Peppy has been making some pretty sweet featured artist deals lately, the effects of a larger legal fallout could be devastating to the game. At worst, the servers could be shut down, which would be kind of a bummer. Secondly, and this point might be a little more opinionated than the rest, but a huge influx of new players isn't necessarily a good thing either. It is kind of the same situation as when PewDiePie made a video playing Ghosts. New players don't go through the same natural hazing process due to their sheer numbers. Hell, this might be a problem even without the coverage. This results in more established players either trying and failing to help and integrate these newcomers, and or they will get toxic due to the outsiders trying to change the community to something that is
Clearly not, and has never been.
The topic of pros and cons of elitism deserves its own video, so let's not get any further into it for now. But anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think that we will get a huge influx of Fortnite kiddies joining O's because of the coverage we got? Do you think the coverage will be beneficial to the game? Leave your comments down below. I'm sure you do.